from Ecole Mondiale World School in Mumbai. We are on a grade 11 CAS trip to Italy.
Pisa is a beautiful city of 90,000 inhabitants.
Right next to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is in Italy. I can't believe that I'm finally here.
I'm actually really happy because I love cycling and all that, and like we're going around Rome. It's like the proper tour thing.
Of course, every time I stop in a corner or in an area where we can stop, and I give you some information.
You know you've tried. Don't give up. Don't give up. Show 'em what you're made of. Don't give up.
We were very happy that, as part of our service, we were able to visit the boys' town. It was also very interesting because a lot of these teachers who were there, they used to call themselves counselors and not teachers.
जब से पहना है मैंने ये इश्क सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया
My experience was really amazing, and I've always known that football is a team game, and I think our team really played well together because we had really good coordination compared to the other team. And I honestly first thought I wouldn't get the ball as much because I was like a girl, but they honestly passed the ball to me the most.
And you scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Good morning to everybody.
Welcome, guys.
Anshika?
I am Marco.
Valentina again.
Valentina.
We are at the Tuscan farm, as you can see, and we are going to start our farming activity.
Comunque andrei a lavorare sulla pulizia dei finimenti, tenerne cura, poi andrei a pulire lì prima con una pezzetta umida e poi a passarci del grasso nei punti solo di cuoio.
Okay, guys. So mainly now here we're gonna work as we send in groups. Yeah. We're gonna start with the first group cleaning. Okay.
This was something unique. I think the kids were talking about how they were able to do something that they would not have done in the city they lived in, and they were very appreciative and very happy with that activity as well.
Each group has got this one, guys. One of the racks here.
Now here we are, still in the lovely weather, at the Colosseum. And we are walking around with a guide and learning about the history, quite the black history of this building.
What another element that destroyed Pompeii was not only the ashes and promises, but imagine it was the wind. It's strange, isn't it?
The visit to Pompeii was something unique that the students really enjoyed, knowing how this city had flourished.
But if you imagine to put your right hand side and left hand side when we'll be closer without the pines, you can imagine that the height was double than nowadays.
It was something, an eye-opener that, when you have something, you never know when it's going to be taken away. And all the good time that you have, all the happy time that you have, you should always cherish it.
So guys, one of the 7 gates of Pompeii is this one on the right hand side. This is the gate Nocera.
So this trip, I think we learned a lot about ourselves as well as like the people that we came with. I think the caves in Naples, I was very reserved because I have claustrophobia. So I didn't really push myself as far as I wanted to. Like, I didn't really enter the narrow tunnels because I was like really scared that it was going to be too narrow and I wouldn't be able to, like, I would get like anxiety and then I wouldn't be able to complete it. However, I think walking up the Duomo was like a life-changing experience, like because all of us were like very nervous, like how we're gonna walk up like 500 steps. This experience like really changed me because you got to understand how even though the journey can be really hard, the end goal is really worth it.
One more important, I can say, feature that we noticed was that how the FAO is working towards, the elimination of hunger, and in fact, working for zero hunger is one of their objectives, and it's something that is, gives you the insight into what their objectives are, and it's just in few words put together how they are really working towards eliminating hunger worldwide through agriculture perhaps and development.
Coming here to FAO was a very enriching experience. Coming to know of the UN's venture to provide the whole world with food, especially when they say the bowl's really empty in that sense, is something which is an eye-opener, and students can easily take on to this as an exposure to understand the need for the world to be actually well fed, because nutrition is one of the best powers which can actually lead for proper thinking to get the world on the right way.
We also visited a place that the students were allowed to make their own pizzas. In this trip we had more of like creativity and activity, if one may say, but also the service component was definitely embedded in the activities that we were doing.
So we at Ecole Mondiale World School are trying to bridge the gap between the theoretical and the practical. We realise that students come to us with a whole range of experiences, strengths and areas that they really need to work on. So we try to individualise at the same time to bring them all to a point where they are able to go out into the world in a positive manner and have a positive impact on those people around them.